Hey guys, I haven't really done a video in a little bit, so I'm gonna just do a new walk around video of this thing because it's slightly different. But start off, this is a 24 GR86 premium. I bought it May 2024, so I've had it for over 2 years now. I've done quite a few things to it to get it to where I want it to be. So very first thing I did was the Stance XR1 coilovers. At the time, the standard spring rates were 8K, 8K. I think now they're 8K, 6K, or 6K all around, but I have it pretty low. This is not maxed out, but it was maxed out a couple months ago, and it was like on the floor front. The rear doesn't really get low. I do have Part Shot Max lower rear control arms, and they lower the car about, I think, was it 20 mil to 40 mil. There's two holes you can pick. I don't know if you can see it. You can see it through here. Yeah. So I got top hole, and the coilover is like this much till max. So maxed out looks really good, but I have 225s on right now, and they kind of rub on this piece. So I would go lower if I could, but can't right now. These are work T7Rs, 18 by 9.5 plus 38 all around. They fit pretty good. The front I have a spacer, so front I have a 15 mil spacer. Now I also have extended arms and cut knuckles, so when I had stock knuckles and stock lower arm, I ran 23 millimeters of spacers to get something like this, but a lot less camber. Doesn't rub. The rear like rubs on like big dips on the highway, but here doesn't rub on drifting or whatever. I want to go a smidge lower, but like it's like perfect right now. You can see here, this is from before when it was maxed out, but can't really see that. But these fenders are pretty strong. Other side's good, but yeah. This much poke in the rear. I wish I could go a slightly bit wider in the rear. My piece here, I still have it, but I took it off just to see like what it looks like underneath, and this clip broke, so yeah, it kind of just pops off if I'm drifting. If I'm driving normal, I think it's fine, but like I'm scared it's gonna fly off, and I don't know how much those cost, but probably way too much. So I just keep it in the car unless I go to a car show or whatever. I throw it on, but otherwise don't care too much. Now I also have a Icon V2 or V5, whatever lip, one of the lips they have. They have quite a few. I think this looks really good. Kind of did a shitty paint job on it, but whatever. These are Auto Spec Design Epsilon skirts and the rear spats. Kind of expensive for poly, but they fit really good. And then I have a ISR single exit GT exhaust, which has a big ass hole underneath. I think that's it for outside. Pretty simple. Just a few things to make it not look stock, but make it look really nice, in my opinion. I kind of run a roof spoiler, but I can't find one that I like. Now inside, I have a Thrash. I forgot what model, but it's the like street back with the raised bolsters. Blue carbon. Pretty cool. Decently comfy. Longest I've driven was 5.5 hours, and then I guess 5.5 hours back. So I spent a lot of time with these one weekend, and I'm fine. So these are decently comfy. I had it at like a different setting before. I think the rear was higher up, and it just fucking hurt my back. But set your shit properly. I have these Buddy Club seat rails, which if you're doing this combo in the ZN6, ZN8, whatever, same thing. I would get something else because like I can't go lower than this, and for a bucket it's kind of high. Like if I could go like one setting lower, I would, but it interferes right here. I'm not gonna cut into this or whatever, so it's really not made for this seat like specifically, so you're gonna have to do a lot of adjusting to get it to fit decent, but it fits fine for me. It was like one of the cheapest seat rails you can get. It's also adjustable, but my adjuster doesn't fucking work, so I don't know. It's perfect though. But I did these blue suede off Amazon. These have been on here for like, I think almost a year now, and they're still good. I got these blue evasive floor mats, which are pretty dirty, but really like them. And I have a Greddy 804 shift knob made for these cars for the reverse lockout, so I don't have a little piece you put on here. Like my other shift knob, I have a little billet works piece just so I can like put it in reverse. GK Tech drift button, whatever. I just like the silver. The only problem I have is when I'm drifting, I like grab the handbrake and I accidentally press this forward. It locks it. So I don't know, maybe I'll just take it off if I ever go drifting. Got this air freshener that makes you drive a lot better. Here's about max angle with this. Decent amount. And what I like the most is it's a one-piece cast, so it's not like a actual cut up stock knuckle and re-welded. And same with the lower arm. I do gotta take everything apart and clean it. I drove it through winter, so everything's still a little rusty, but everything still works. What I also like is how you don't need to relocate your sway bar or get like a different one or take it off. They recommend you to get their sway bar with this full kit, but it doesn't rub for me or bind or anything at full lock. And really, I'm hardly ever at full lock. This is stock power, so I don't have any tracks near me either that I can just throw big entries. So I'm really just like half of this most of the time. Let's get out of here. Fucking can't drive one hand apparently. I think this thing sounds really good. Drive through construction zone, but yeah, that's all I really gotta say about this thing. I'll just throw some other clips at the end of this, but yeah, thanks for watching.
Where are we fucking?